Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Indigo Diamond here with another video, here to talk about the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs the World Season 2. Finally got that cast reveal, which is lovely because it's been forever since that got announced. But before we get into the cast, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below, who are you rooting for? I am very intrigued to see what's going to happen with this cast. We've got a few queens from non-English speaking seasons, so for me that's going to be really exciting because I've not seen them beforehand. So yeah, let's get into it. So up first we have, I'm going to butcher this name, I'm really sorry, Arantxa Castilla La Mancha from Spain. I am intrigued to see what she's like because she seems really fun and a bit kooky, which always makes me happy in a drag queen. I like this look. It's given me very sort of like Dolly Parton because of the like denim and rhinestones sort of thing. I love the colour. I do love a good blue. I think the theme for this was probably like pageant sort of thing, because they all sort of like had sashes and stuff like that, and they were waving their flags. So yeah, it was nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does. And let's move on to queen number 2, representing the UK. We have Choriza May. Now, I'm very excited to see Choriza back. I don't think she got a fair shake on her season. When she was in the bottom for Snatch Game, I think she should have been safe. So I'm happy to see her back, and hopefully she gets a better run this time. I love this look. We're getting a lot of body. We've got a lot of feathers, and the colour just works really well for her, I think. I love this. But yeah, I'm excited to see how she does on this season. I'm just hoping she gets like a better run, because I think in her original season it just didn't feel like they really necessarily wanted her there, which sounds really horrible, but that's how it felt, which was a shame because I loved Choriza May. Like in her original season, I loved her. I love listening to her music that she releases, and I keep hoping that more's going to come out. But yeah, I'm excited to see what she does on UK vs World Season 2. And let's move on. Up next we have Gothy Kendoll. Now this was a surprise, I think a lot of people would say, considering Gothy literally was only on one episode and then got eliminated. You know, the UK's original pork chop. I think Gothy's kind of like probably one of the most wild cards because we didn't really get to see a lot of her back then, and you know, she was also quite a baby queen, so going to be interesting to see where she's at now. This look is not my favourite. I think I would have liked it maybe more as a gown, with the like ruffle bits at the bottom, like at the top and the bottom, but like had it as a gown. But I mean, the colour's nice. I think the colour works for her. I'm not sure if we needed the stockings and like the sheer black gloves, but I'm excited to see her back. I think it's nice when we give early outs like the chance to come back, because they were early out on their season, and it's nice to see if maybe, you know, they stepped up. And like, look at James Mansfield, like All Stars 8, like she made it a fair bit through. You know, then you get some others like Serena Cha-Cha on All Stars 6, didn't go too far, but it's nice to have the ability for them to kind of come back and reintroduce them, and especially for someone like Gothy, who's been, you know, off Drag Race for a few years at this point. I think it's, yeah, nice to see her back. I'm intrigued to see what she does. Up next, representing Australia, New Zealand, because it was down under, we have Hannah Conda. Now, I'm excited to see Hannah Conda back because I loved her on her season. I hope she's going to be just as good, because you know when you get sometimes queens that were really good on their original season, they come back and maybe it's just I don't know, it's almost like maybe like the drive's gone or something, and you're just kind of, oh, and it's like, okay. I'm hoping that's not going to happen with Hannah, because I thought she was hilarious in her original season, and I'm just excited to see her back. With this look, I don't mind it. I like the colour on her. I do like this blue. I'm not sure. There's just something about it. I don't know if maybe I would have liked it without the sleeves, or maybe if the sort of like sequin bit on the chest, maybe if that like kind of went down and kind of like curled around the body as well. Maybe if I would have liked it more, but I mean, it's not a bad look by any means. But I love Hannah Conda. I'm really excited to see her back. So yeah, moving on. We have Jonbers Blonde. Now, this was an interesting choice. I'm not sure what made them contact Jonbers, but hey, I think she had some good moments on her original series. So, you know, representing the UK as well, series 4, I believe. So, you know, I'm never mad at a queen coming back. I am intrigued to see how she's maybe stepped up from her original season, which wouldn't have been that long ago, to be fair. So this look, again, it's not my favourite. I like the colour on her. You know, I think she looks good in green, but you can kind of see the band like around her tummy. And yeah, it's not my favourite, but it's not, again, not a bad look. I don't think anyone really had like necessarily a bad look. I like the hair, and I'm intrigued to see, you know, hopefully maybe she comes in with a bit more this time, because I think she took a while to find her footing in her first series, and then at that point it was almost too late. So, but we'll see what she does this time. Up next we have Keta Minaj from Holland. I believe she was Holland season 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched Holland because it was a non-English speaking series. I'm very excited to see, you know, I like this because it gives us that opportunity for those of us that maybe don't watch the non-English speaking series to get to know queens that, you know, were on the series that we didn't watch, and then it also gives them sort of like a bigger platform because of that as well. So I'm really excited to see, you know, Holland represented. You know, we've got a queen from Philippines, one from España. So I'm really excited. I do like this look. I love the bottom bit. I love the sleeves. I love the like bit behind her head. I almost kind of wish that the dress, the bottom bit of the dress, kind of carried on like over the top bit rather than just having this like nude. I think it maybe would have, I don't know, brought it together a bit more for me. But apart from that, I mean, the look's great. I love the hair and makeup. I'm excited to see what she brings to the competition. So yeah, moving on, we have La Grande Dame from France. So it's my favourite type of French person, the one with a really, really like French accent. So I'm excited to listen to that for an entire, well, as long as she's there. This look, again, it's not my favourite, but I'm not a massive fan of like just all the beads and stuff like that. So I mean, that's just a personal preference. You know, it doesn't look bad by any means. It's literally just not my taste, and that's fine. You know, she likes it, and that's the main thing. But I'm very excited to see what they do in the series, you know, and just to listen to that French accent for the entire, well, as long as she's there. On to our next queen, we have Marina Summers from Philippines. Now, she seems like a feisty queen in like a good way. Like, I'm excited to see what she does. I'm just excited to have another queen introduced to us, and I love this outfit. Like, this colour just works really well on her. I think the outfit, like, I don't think there's anything I would change about it. The hair, the makeup, the outfit are all just correct. So yeah, I'm excited to see her back. Well, see her on this series and to get to know her, and we'll see how she does. Up next, representing USA, America, however you want to say it, we have Mayhem Miller. So from Series 10, and All Stars 5. Now, I've seen a lot of things online about people being like annoyed or not thrilled that Mayhem's back. Me personally, I love Mayhem. I loved her on her original season. I loved her on All Stars 5. You know, yes, you know, she did kind of fizzle out both times, but Mayhem just gives off such like sweet energy. Like, Mayhem's the sort of person that I feel like I would want to sit down with, have a chat, just have a kiki, and, you know, just chill out with. Like, she gives me that energy, and that smile is just gorgeous. I mean, this outfit, like, it very much feels like on season 10, like the first design challenge where she like used the like rubber gloves, the black gloves, to like make that outfit, and this almost feels like sort of like an elevated designed dress based on that sort of concept. I love it. I love the hair. I hope that Mayhem sticks around longer this time, and I hope, you know, if she does, she keeps her head in the competition. But honestly, I'm just happy to see her back. I love Mayhem. Mayhem's the sort of person I just want to give her a hug. I really do. So, you know, Mayhem, ignore all the haters. I'm happy you're back. I'll always be happy anytime you come back. Just like Jujubee. Honestly, anytime you show up, I'll always be happy to have you here. Moving on, we have also representing America, aka USA, Scarlet Envy. Funnily enough, from season 11 and All Stars 6. So her original season is one after Mayhem's, and her All Star season is one after Mayhem's. I don't know, I find that funny. So I'm excited to see Scarlet back. I, again, am hoping maybe she gets a almost like fairer run, because I feel like in All Stars 6, almost like that season just wasn't built for her. Like, it was almost like they had how they wanted the challenges that to go, and they're like, oh, well, Scarlet doesn't really necessarily fit a lot of these challenges, or, you know, her views and that, you know, we're kind of going to discount in these challenges, but we're going to have her on here anyway. So I do like Scarlet Envy. You know, I think she's grown a lot from her original season 11. And, you know, that was shown in All Stars 6. It's been a few years since All Stars 6. So, you know, it would be nice to see where she's at now. I love this look. But I think I loved all of her promo looks. Like, season 11 was a good look. All Star 6 was a nice look. You know, I love it. I think it's great. I think the only thing for me that would make this even better, and it's not like, for me, it's not like this looks bad without this. It's just, personally for me, I think it would make it like even better. So it's that good, better, best. Why have I now adopted that? I don't know. But, like, because we've got this, like, yellowy gold, like, on the gloves. We've got it on, like, the torso and on the hips. Wouldn't it have been great to see that kind of, like, carry down just to, like, to the floor as well? Like, almost like the bits on the hips just kind of, like, went down and kind of, like, down along the bit that, like, spreads out and, like, right down to the floor. I just feel like it would have, like, because I just feel like the bottom there's just so much red. And I love red. Red's my favourite colour, which is hilarious because my name's Indigo Diamond. You wouldn't think red was my favourite colour. But red is my favourite colour. I just wanted something different colour-wise for a name, considering like loads of people do like ruby and scarlet and stuff like that. But yeah, so there's a lot of red, and there's nothing wrong with having a lot of red. I just feel like, considering the rest of the outfit has these accents of like the gold on them, I just think like I said, you know, good, better, best, you know, it doesn't look bad. I just feel like with those little bits on there, you know, maybe it could have looked even better, and just like it wouldn't have been so plain on the bottom. But that's just me. I'm really excited to see her back. I love this look. And yeah, let's move on to our last queen. Also representing the UK, we have Tia Kofi. Now, I love Tia Kofi. I loved her on UK season 2. I love her music. Tia Kofi is, again, one of those people that I feel like I'd just love to hang out with and, have a kiki with. Again, one of those queens that I just always feel like I want to give a hug to. She just seems so friendly and I just love her to pieces, and her music's great. I love her music. Like, Guest List is one of my all-time favorite song of hers. Like, Guest List is one of my favorite songs from her. I think it's great, it's amazing. I am, again, always just wanting more music from her. On her season, she had the personality, she had the talent, she can sing, she's great at that. Her biggest downfall were the looks. Also, in some of the comedy challenges, she didn't necessarily do so well. So, like Snatch Game, which I think we all thought she was going to do better in. So, I mean, it's been a while since UK Series 2. So, we'll see how the rest of her looks stack up. The promo look, I mean, I didn't mind her original promo look, to be fair. She just looked a bit almost scared to be there. And, she looks a lot more confident in this picture and a lot happier to be there. So I'm hoping maybe, the looks are going to be much better. I'm hoping the challenges, maybe she's going to be not more prepared, because I'm sure she was prepared, but maybe she just got in her head a bit, with Snatch Game and stuff like that. So hopefully she can not do that again. When it comes to this look, I think the colour just works really well for her. Honestly, I think I don't know whether she picked this colour or whether this colour was essentially given to her, but I think it works really well. It's clearly sort of more fitted to her as well, which was a critique that she got last time a lot. So I'm very, this gives me hope for how she's going to do on the series, with her looks and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see her back. I love Tia Kofi. I'm just excited to see how she does. But that is the cast of UK versus the World Series 2. I'm excited. My voice is going. Sorry. I'm excited to see how this plays out. There are a fair few queens that I've not seen before, whereas on UK 1, I mean, there wasn't a lot of queens anyway, but I also knew most of them, whereas in this season, we've got 4 queens that I've not met before, so I'm excited for that. Also, no one on this season has ever been on a season together, and I love that. That's one of my favourite things about an All-Stars versus the World, is seeing queens that weren't on an original season together interact with each other. I think that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be an interesting dynamic, I think, because, are they going to stick to, the UK queens going to stick together, the American queens stick together? Or, do some of them have friendships outside that are going to play into it? What's going to happen? I'm excited for that. And I'm excited for this season. It starts airing, I think it was February 9th. It's Friday. Yeah, February 9th, I believe. So we've got, So it's 3 weeks, Friday just gone. So that, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Leave me a comment down below. Who are you rooting for? I don't know. I don't know. Because I really love Choriza May. I love Tia Kofi. I love Conda. I love Mayhem Miller and I love Scarlet Envy. So, but, we've got 4 queens on here that I don't know, how they're going to do. I think Grande was runner-up. I think Marina Summers might have been a runner-up as well. Keta Minaj, I think, was close to a runner-up. I think she got eliminated the episode before the finale. But, from what I've heard of them, they're very fierce queens. I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't tell you. I'm excited. That makes me very happy. Don't get me wrong. When there's a cast and I'm oh, you're going to make the end. it's still usually a good season, but like All Star 6, there was a lot of them where you kind of looked at it and went, oh, I don't know how you're going to do. And that just makes such a like more exciting sort of like All Stars and versus the World Series, I think, because it keeps you guessing. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what kind of challenges are going to come up. Are they going to do well at those challenges? Are they not going to do well? So I am excited for this series. I hope you guys are too. Leave me a comment down below. While you're down there, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you lovely, lovely people later. See ya!